Hello everyone. Now that we are only left with Nifty and Sensex expiries on a weekly basis, and also on a monthly basis, all the monthly expiries have been shifted to Thursday by NSE and on Friday by BSE. So we have to plan accordingly our trading style or whatever. So, anyways, so again, this is nothing new. So before all these weekly expiries, if you remember, like we used to have BankNifty and Nifty expiries on a weekly basis, okay? And instead of that, now we are having like Nifty and Sensex, okay? So, anyways, maybe like this will be good for us because all the spikes that we have seen, especially like November month, or I mean, as a seller, it did not go well for me. So, like all these huge spikes suddenly it came and wiped out. So, I mean, we had as a seller, we had a very difficult time, and also like the thing is that yes, the EOD data. So I'm going to talk about that as well. So there is something to note about it as well. So anyways, from January onwards, we will be having our Sensex expiry will be shifted to Tuesday. So everyone is talking about that. We will be having like Monday and Tuesday. Everyone will trade in Sensex, and then Wednesday and Thursday Nifty, and Friday no one knows. So, anyways, the traders will take a long weekend holiday if possible. So, anyways, the thing is that let's discuss what the data points are suggesting and what we can expect next. So, talking about here, that is, let's come to the charts. So, first of all, if you come to the charts, yes, and one more thing, that is, yes, everything is like becoming like we used to have two expiries, so now also two expiries, but margin requirements on these expiry days are totally insane. Like it's killing. Like I mean, I have nothing to say about it. Like suppose if you if you have taken a trade which can have a max of 60K loss. So suppose in Sensex, so for that, like you have to pay like 33 lakhs or 32 lakhs, okay, margin. So for something like for some trade where you can have at max 60K loss because you have hedged your position. So anyways, like the margin is not making sense at all, and now for this, what will happen is that like most of the retail traders will shift to buying, and the sellers will be like they have to, like I mean there is no other choice left for them because like for this margin, especially on the expiry days. And yes, now let's come and talk about on the charts. So again, even as I told my members as well, like 24,128, as you can see, like this is the level that we are like expecting either Nifty to break or like on either side. So that's what I'm waiting, or mainly basically 24,000. Okay, so if 24,000 breaks again, you know the below levels 23,850 and so on and so forth. We have discussed this earlier, and if it takes support at 24,128, so then we would be looking for 24,400 next. Okay, so talking about Bank Nifty as well. So Bank Nifty is also consolidating, as you can see, in this range for a very long time. So if you see here, that is 51,708 to 52,405. So after this huge gap up, so after that, like it's basically trading within this let's say 700 to 400. So you can say almost 700 points. Okay, so almost 700 points our Bank Nifty is trading within this narrow range, and let's see if gives a breakout on either side. So anyways, overall I think you have heard that Trump has threatened to increase the tariff to 100% if BRICS make their currency. So anyways, a lot of issues are going on on the global market. So let's see what the EOD data is also suggesting. So on the contrary, EOD data is a little bit positive, but again, let me tell you something about this. That is, November month I have like seen this EOD data. So like the October month it worked fine, but November month what happened was that this EOD data like had, I mean, gave some problem. So I'll explain what was the problem. So the problem was that these FIIs and PropDex, they are making positions. Okay, so I mean, almost most of the times they are making positions on the same side. Like if you see here, that is I mean this Friday. Also, they made long positions. Both have made long positions. Okay, so if you can see here, that is for the FIIs, they have done call writing. But if you see this is call writing, so they have done call buying. So they have done call buying, and and also like put writing. Okay, and overall if you you can also think that these a little bit of extra call buying is for the hedging purpose. Then you might take the FIIs to be like both call writers and put writers, but this is not a heavy amount of writing or whatever. I would say not a heavy amount of positions to conclude something. Okay, so it's very very it's, I mean, I would say that FII's participation is still nil. Okay, in FNO. So let's come to the PropDex. PropDex, they have made a significant position on Friday. So if you see here, this is the call writing amount, this is the call buying. So we can clearly say that they are call buyers. And here they have also done put writing in a good, a fair amount, good quantity. Okay. So PropDex, we can still say that like they have initiated some put writing on Friday. So the fresh positions are put writing and call buying. But overall, if you look at their data, so it's like they are call writers and put writers. Okay, so it's giving a signal that is like a temporary bullishness or something like that, and then market ultimately can consolidate. Okay, so again, for as we can see, like Bank Nifty is consolidating in a range of 700 points. So let's say Nifty can also consolidate in a range of 400 points. Okay, so that's what my idea like that's what my interpretation would be. Okay, and for the FIIs, like I would say that they are their positions, you can't conclude anything from them. Yes, now let's talk about the problem. So the problem is that yes, most of the times FIIs and PropDex are making positions on the same side, but if you go and trade the next day, it might happen that like I have seen on the November series, most of the days, that is they have made long positions, but the next day market started falling. Okay, so that was one of the problem. Now, there one thing could have happened was that what the problem was. Suppose it's mid cap Nifty expiry, but they made long positions in Nifty, and now in mid cap is falling, but Nifty is not falling. Okay, so things like that happened. So that was like one of the major problems with different expiries, and so now things would become more clearer. And the other problem was though if you track that yes, they have made these positions in Nifty or Bank Nifty. So now what will happen is that for 1 or 2 days the positions might follow, but suddenly like the end of the second day or on the third day, suddenly things would start changing. So what is happening, I think, is that since most of the people are following these this data point, so most of the if you see Sensible and most of the platforms, they are like giving the outputs according to these data points, that FIs are heavily bearish or bullish or neutral to bullish. So according to that, the next day like people are trading. So I think what is happening is that either they trap the next day, or what happens is that they won't trap you the next day, they would give you some profit that day, or maybe in the second day as well. And now you would know that, you would surely know that I'm correct, my analysis is going fantastic, I'm I'm the god of stock market. Okay, so then the second day, second half or third day, they will take it all. Okay, so that's what happening. So be very careful about that. And what my going forward would be keeping 50 to 60% weightage for this data, EOD data. Okay, let's say 50%. Okay, so that is, I know that yes, these big guys, FIIs or prop decks, they have bought calls, so I can expect that market might be bullish to neutral at least. Okay, so this is my 50% weightage. Okay, this analysis I'll give 50% weightage, but the other 50% weightage I'll totally give it to the intraday. So intraday, whatever is happening, whether it's consolidating, it might not move, like it might give a sharp green candle at 3 p.m. The whole day it might just go down and up and down, so anything can happen. Okay, so the intraday also, like it depends. So we will have to see what the intraday data points are suggesting, and what the premiums are suggesting, and so on and so forth, and what this volume is also suggesting. So volume also plays a very important role as well. So yes, now again, the thing is that I mean, let me show you how volume plays an important role. So if you look at here, that is just this last Friday. Okay, so last Friday, if you see here, that is let's look at here, that is 941. Okay, Nifty going up, but cash volume is decreasing because we don't get to see. So I was trading Sensex, but we don't get to see Sensex volume. So I mean, I see Nifty. Okay, so mostly like Nifty, if Nifty moves, Sensex will also move. So if you look at here 941, so I mean here, that is Nifty was going up here, that is if you see Nifty was going up and the volume was decreasing. Okay, and then after that, like it gave a fall. Okay, so yes, again it went up, I agree, but it gave a fall. Okay, so I mean this day, yes, you can say that finally it went up, but temporarily it still worked. Okay, and another day also it worked very beautifully, like I mean, I said here, so I don't remember exactly, but that day it worked very beautifully. So anyways, now the thing is that I mean, you should also like now is the time, like when some technical analysis should come into play, and the levels and charts should come into play, because things are like would be looking a little dull, and especially the market participants. So that we have to observe. We have to observe the volume in options, because if the volume is falling drastically, so then like I mean we would have to see how the market is reacting to it, and so on and so forth. So and most of all, like what will the Jane Street guys do? Will they still like give those spikes on the non-expiry days as well? So a lot of question remains, but still, like only through observation we can understand, because I mean, if anyone comes and say no more spikes or something, so then the question comes is that will these Jane Street guys will they close their shop? So a lot of questions are there still, but yes, now as we can see, like yes, sometimes also like breakout is also happening. So let me tell you another thing, that is like suppose I mean it worked really fine, like if you see here, that is this day. Okay, so this was the day, so that was Wednesday. So Wednesday we saw that like Nifty, they were having like I mean 24,300. Okay, so this is 27th November. 24,300 put writers are there. Okay, and so Nifty, if like Nifty was consolidating within this range, so 24,200 it was here. Okay, and now as soon as you see this range, okay, so this range, so note this level, that is it was 24,222. Okay, so now as soon as this level was taken down, so it was a bullish signal. So these type of little bit of technical analysis, and we also saw from option chain that 300 put traders are there. They were waiting for the past 2 to 3 days, and so it was a clear cut signal to make money here. So these type of analysis also is working, that is a breakout or breakdown thing. So that's what I mean, it's working. So for some days I have seen that, and so that would be the idea, that is levels first of all, and then some range breakout or breakdown or whatever, and EOD data is also there, so that's 50% weightage, and 50% weightage will be given to, again, the premiums and other data points, and also our money flow, what they are suggesting, and whatnot. So if you see here, Friday money flow of Nifty, so that was like totally 9:30, by 9:35 it was huge positive, as you can see. So it was suggesting that these big guys have made long positions, okay, and finally Nifty went up. So the thing is that, yes, like I mean, money flow is also like important. So overall, so we would have to analyze and take positions accordingly, and that's the idea. Now let's go to the option chain. So if you look at the option chain here, that is 5th December. So 24,000, again, like both the sides, if you see that some call writers are trapped, but since FI PropDex and FIs, they have bought calls, so we would be ignoring them for the time being. But anyways, 24,200 also, like both the sides, there are writers like 46 lakhs and 30 lakhs. So again, the majorly we have at like 24,500 and 24,300 as well, the call writers. So that's the thing. And now if you look at below, so we have 24,000 is looking as support, and again that is like the PCR ratio is almost equal, like it's almost equal to 1, so that we can't conclude anything from there. So 12th December also, so I also see the expiries after that as well. So if you see here, 24,000 में मतलब दोनों side positions बना जा रहा है. So these guys are making positions on, if you look at even like the monthly expiry, so let's look at 26,000. So you see that 24,000, both the sides positions have been made. So I think it's suppose if you also make positions now, like you would be safeguarded how many points, let's say 500, 700, so 750, okay, so 750 points now, but they have shorted like way earlier. So let's say that they are safe almost in a range of 800 points, and that's what we are also expecting, like Nifty to move in a range of 400 or max to max 500 points, okay. So again, if Nifty keeps in a range of 400 points, let's say for 24,400, which is the upper level, it goes there and again tries to come back, so ultimately they would be profitable, okay. So I'm talking about on a monthly basis, okay. And so that's what I think their plan is, and so that's what we can see on the charts as well. So anyways, coming back to Bank Nifty, so Bank Nifty, again you see that Bank Nifty, so this is what is the main point here is that now we have like 24th December, we'll have to wait. So that is the main thing, that is if you see 52,000, both the sides positions have been made, but we should look at like the far out of the money, like 54,000, if you see 200 points, even 55,000 also, like these positions are being made, and below also we have like 52,000, 50,000 as well, and 49,500 as well. So these are the positions also, like where positions have been made, but very few. Like if you look at here, that is, it's almost like OI change is 1 lakh. So throughout the whole over India, so only 1 lakh contracts OI change. So you can understand that this is not a very conclusive analysis, because you can't conclude anything from like one. So if you see here, that is, the OI change is 1.3 lakhs. So overall OI is also like 10 lakhs and 7.6 lakhs. So you can't strongly conclude from this. So that is the main difficulty that would lie on these expiries which are far ahead. So anyways, that's the overall analysis. I have discussed everything, and FIINIFTY and all the other expiries, you see no one would be trading these. So you see pura khali ho gaya. So no one would be trading. I don't think anyone would be trading these expiries from now on. So anyways, I have discussed my analysis, and also like FIIs are selling, and so there is like still negativity, a lot of negativity on a global scale, and so we should be very, very cautious. And so that's my overall analysis. And yeah, thanks for watching, and keep watching and keep learning and trade safely. See you in the next one.